Hi, so welcome to this video. I'm Eva and this video is going to be so interesting because it's going to be about Alyse Parker and her 30-day carnivore diet challenge kind of thing. So yeah, it's very interesting, and I'm actually making this video for the second time because I deleted it somehow, but this time it's going to be even better. So who is Alyse Parker? Alyse Parker was one of my biggest inspirations. She did she did inspire me to go raw vegan, she did inspire me to go to food festivals, and she opened up this kind of whole world for me that was really fantastic, and I'm forever grateful for this. So Alyse Parker is also a person that has around 750,000 followers on YouTube and around over 200,000 followers on Instagram. So she's a person with a huge following, and of course with that comes a huge responsibility. And I think that she posted a lot of videos and just Instagram posts about zero waste, about minimalism, about veganism, about veganism. So she was very more on the side of sustainability, and now she's moving more towards online business, which is amazing in my opinion, but also more about other areas. For example, she decided to eat meat again, and now she's promoting a carnivore diet. And of course, I think with this come some problems that I want to mention. So first, I think that the whole video was kind of a commercial because she partnered with butcher shop from the meat industry, and so the whole video was kind of, this, like, the carnivore diet is amazing, and see, here's butcher shop that you can order meat and animal products online, and they're grass-fed, so buy them. And I mean, of course, she got a lot of money from them in order to promote their company, which I think is, to make money in this area is for me not like, it just shows that you don't have so much integrity, in my opinion. Then we have, of course, promoting a carnivore diet, which is probably the worst, like, it is the worst diet out there, because carnivore diet consists of eating animal products, and you try to reduce your intake of fruit and vegetables, or of grains or beans, rice, etc. So it's really focused on animal products, and this is the worst diet because it is so unhealthy, because everybody knows that animal products are full of cholesterol and saturated fat, which will clog your arteries and make you much more likely to get heart attack and stroke and cancer, etc. If you want to learn more about why meat is not the best thing, I've made different and a lot of videos about it, so you can check them out. But I think that even the World Health Organization said that red meat is carcinogenic. And yeah, but I think you don't need so much science. I think just when you take a look out of the window and or when I go by train, I just see so many people who are overweight or who seem to be sick. And I think that I'm from Germany, I'm from Bavaria, so how our diet is in Germany is really bad. Like, it's very based on meat and grains, and that's, I think, not natural. So I think that it's common sense that a carnivore diet is not natural. And I think also she mentioned, we are humans, but I mean, of course, we're humans and we're not carnivores. Like, there are huge differences between a human and a carnivore. Like, carnivore animals are, for example, lions or cats. Like, they have a whole different digestive tract. Like, their colon is super short, our colon is super long. Like, they have very sharp teeth, our teeth are not sharp. Like, it's just like, I mean, common sense, and it just is logical that we as humans will never be able to attack an animal with our teeth and kill it with our teeth and enjoy the taste of raw blood. I mean, that's just insane. So I mean, we have to cook meat in order to make it just that we like it, because if you eat raw meat, like, it's just insane. And I saw once a person do it, and it was the most disgusting thing that I've ever seen, and I'm still shocked to this day. So I think that we can all agree that eating meat raw is just disgusting, and that's what carnivore animals do. So I think we can all agree that it's not natural, it's not healthy, and of course it's so bad for the animals and the environment. I will say, because she also said like, yeah, it's a challenge, and her point was actually to show that you can, try out new things. And I agree. I mean, you can try out a lot of new things, and I love it when you, get out of your box, your little box that you live in, and try out new things. And I think she tried out different things like juice fasting and, I don't know, not using deodorant, whatever. And I think that's a real different thing than trying out a carnivore diet and promoting this carnivore diet. Because when you say, yeah, I'm not using deodorant, it's like the animals don't care. It's like, you do you, I do me, basically. Because it's like, it's nothing that will impact people in such a negative way, except for maybe that other people might try it and they might smell, and friends might not like their smell. But when you promote a carnivore diet, you are impacting a lot of people to eat meat. And I think she maybe just says, yeah, I just share my experience, but that's just naive. I mean, you have to understand that if you have a huge following, you are impacting people. And I mean, of course, her following consists mainly of like young girls or teenage girls, and they're huge influenceable. So it is important to realize that you influence those people, and it is a huge thing to promote a carnivore diet, as it is so unhealthy and so damaging for the planet and for the animals. Like, that's a huge thing, and I think it's very important to take responsibility. It doesn't matter how large your following is, you have to take responsibility for the people, for the followers, for your health followers. Like, for the health of your followers. So it's very, very important to take responsibility and to do research and stuff like this. And I think she said, like, she wanted to open herself up and step out of this diet culture. And with diet culture, she mentioned veganism. But I think that veganism is not a diet. Veganism is an ethical choice. Like, it is not just, this next day I don't decide to eat animal products. I love the taste of eating animal products, but I started to think and to research, and that's when I started to say, okay, eating animal products is bad for the environment. Like, I've explained this aspect in so many videos. You can check other videos out where I explain it much more. And for the animals, because you are taking somebody's life, so I don't want to contribute to this. So it is not just a diet. It is really just common sense. It is common sense. And I think when you do more research, when you read books like the China study, you will understand this common sense. And yeah, so I think that it just makes no sense. I think that's important. And I think that once she mentioned also like fiber, because animal products contain almost no fiber. And then she mentioned once in a video, which was so insane, like, this carnivore diet can make you feel less constipated. And I mean, just like, we don't need any studies here, just from our common sense, when you are constipated, it means that you don't have enough fiber, that you've eaten just food that didn't have enough fiber. So for example, you eat a cheeseburger and now you're constipated because it's just not enough fiber for you to go through your body. So what you need is fiber. And the food with the most fiber are fruit and vegetables. So I mean, the logical thing would be to eat more fruit and vegetables, because then I swear to you, you have to go to the toilet. But when you eat just animal products with no fiber, like, it doesn't make any sense. So I think just think logical and just use your brain in this kind of area. And I think then there was another thing that she said, like, yeah, and she's completely, like, she's a health advocate, which is obviously not true. And also that she said, grass-fed animals, that it's okay for her because all the animals live a happy, healthy life. But we have to keep in mind that we are still taking animals' lives. So these animals don't want to die for us, and there's no real way to kill those animals in a happy, healthy way. I mean, that's just not, like, we have to stop to be so naive. I mean, it's not reality. Reality is that those animals are killed in a very bad way. And that's just not like, if we don't need meat, what we obviously don't do, why would we eat meat, you know? And also with the eggs, I mean, even when you buy organic eggs, most of the male chickens are shredded or killed in other ways. So I think that buying organic is not really an excuse, and most people who say they buy organic, they maybe once buy organic and then most of the times go out and eat something that is not organic. So yeah, I think maybe to sum it up, because I could really talk forever about it, is that when you have a huge following, you have to take responsibility. And I think that's something that Alyse didn't do, which I think is sad, because I really respected her and I'm quite disappointed. And I think it's just lacking of integrity that you choose money over other people's or of your followers' well-being, kind of. And also I think that her video got a lot of social media attention, and I think that she knew that it will get a lot of social media attention, because like this carnivore diet is a huge thing right now, which I cannot imagine why it would be such a huge thing, but it is. So yeah, I think that was kind of immoral too. So yeah, maybe to sum it up, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, that you got something out of it. And I'm not harassing her. I still think that she might be in business, like she, is a very smart person in business. But I think about this carnivore diet, that's just not acceptable for me. So yeah, I really hope you have a nice day. If you have any opinions, you can write them in the comments. I'm excited for you to share them, and I wish you a beautiful day. Goodbye. Oh no, and before I say goodbye, I also have an Instagram account that you can check out if you want. My name is Freedy Eva, and I also have a podcast, and my podcast I think is pretty amazing. So if you want, you can check it out. The name is Freedy Eva as well, and I wish you a beautiful day. Goodbye.